fantasy. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand. Weave a fantasy, leave my sanity. Tea for me, tea for you, tea for my lost little boy blue. Together in my Wonderland, painting smiles and holding my hand. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand. Sky so blue and dreams so bright, chasing stars through the endless nights. Twinkling lights and whispers low, every moment a chance to grow. With every breath, the worries fly in this realm where hearts can sigh. If I ever get to Wonderland, just be pretty and hold my hand. Weave a fantasy, leave my sanity. Tea for me, tea for you, tea for my lost little boy blue. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand. With a heart that's light and free, Wonderland is here with me. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand. With a heart that's light and free, Wonderland is here with me.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Lady Red for making the song for Wonderland, guys. We are coming in hot. We have to go early because of the AARP. We're old people, just saying. Yes, some of them want to get used by you. That is the theme for today, people. Some of them want to be abused, and some of them are okay with being used. I don't know what type of human that would be, where we think that love comes from beating you or talking reckless to you. Manipulation through the mind, trying to, manipulate people to believe that you care about them. It's sickening, and I'm here to talk about it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody watching this on the replay. I appreciate you, replay people. Shout out to the people that mess with me, because I mess with you. We ride or die in Wonderland. We stand on 10 toes. We stand on business, okay? Hello, Irby. I hope all is well. It is Titty Tuesday, just saying. No bras. Wearing no bra today. Just letting them all hang out. I was outside today. I hope everybody got outside. On your days off, you got to get outside, okay? You got to get out there. I have my little outfit on. I don't know if everybody wants to see my cute little outfit. But I had my little suede jumper on. Just a little piece of it. Yeah, my little velvet, I guess. It's velvet, darling. It's velvet. But it's black and yellow. Black and yellow is what we do around here. Hi, Charlie's girl. Hope you're having a good day. Hi, Miss Stephanie. And Hama. Hello, I'm Deacon. Hello, Deacon. Hello. Welcome, everyone. So what I want to talk about is, are we getting emotionally and physically involved with people where we actually feel like, again, we are owing them something? I love when I go around to places and I hear people saying my sayings, but they're claiming it to other people. I love it. because I wouldn't expect anything less. You know what I mean? A lot of these people don't have their own mind and they have nothing to come up with. And they're very evil when they're doing things. So the nerve of them to be like, oh, you can do this and you can get help. But in the next minute, they'll be right on their channel, doxing and dragging, talking about their babies and all types of stuff. Not one person has kept it on the person. So let's be clear. When I do what I do, we talk about it for real. When the boy tried to attack me and I went so dark and said things that, again, they try to persecute me with. Hold on, let me get rather. Oh, I love it. I have to switch screens. Hold on. So when I was persecuted for the things that I said, because again, I said what I said because I was being attacked. And you can't tell people how to fight on YouTube, but some people feel like they can. They feel like they have the right to tell you how to respond to something. But I watched a woman last night where as soon as they talked about her daughter, she went 0 to 100. I watched a woman today when they talked about her daughter. She almost went 0 to 100. So get your coffee, Miss Stephanie, and then hit the link. Thank you for being here, King. You could be anywhere else but you right here with the Empress. I appreciate you. And I hooked you up. I sure did. Because we're not afraid of people and the evilness that they do. Because some of these people want to be used. Some of these people want to be abused. Some of these people don't even really know what love is. They think it's screaming and hollering at each other. They really think, I can stab you in your back, or I can get mad because you have somebody on the stage and now all of a sudden that person is not your friend anymore. I love how the content creators become like ditzy subs when they get on the panel. You should carry yourself with a demure that, again, if you're on your panel and you allow people that you normally don't like or normally wouldn't deal with on your panel, then you can't tell somebody else what to do on their panel. Good afternoon and good morning, Miss Stephanie.
Oh, it's good morning for me.
Yep, it's good afternoon for me.
So, how long you been up?
Oh, I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning, which would have been like 4:30 your time.
Oh,
Getting the job done.
Yeah, I got up at 7.
Yeah, us old people get up at 7. We get it done. We done by 1. Okay, that's it. That's all.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I usually get up probably 5 or 6, but I slept in an hour today. So,
well, that's a good thing. You know, when you're retired, when you don't have a job, but your job is to be retired, you know, people don't understand that that's actually your job now. You're retired. You have to go somewhere. You have to do something. You have to make time of your time. It's not on the government time anymore. So shout out to you and your time. My time's still on paying my bills with the job. So I've had 2 days off that were wonderful. I'm going to be back to work. You won't see me because, again, I don't have to be bothered with this place when the real world calls, okay? And since people tried to call in the real world, which now they are like sub to my channel, hello, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Was make it like, well, what is Brittany doing when she's not at work? Like, I don't never need the people at work worrying about what I'm doing when I'm not at work. So let's hope that they're not paying attention right now because they're at work. So shout out to everybody at work, everybody off today. I hope you're having a good day. What's your weather looking like, girl?
Oh, it's going to be 70 degrees here today.
What?
Yeah, it said 69. Yeah.
We're only at 48. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I went out, to put my trash can out, and it was actually really warm. It was nice.
Aw, well, that's good. You know, because the warm weather brings happier energy. I believe everyone has anxiety, and I believe that people deal with it the best way they can. Some people use big devices. We're not going to sit here and say we're better than anybody who's, doing drugs or alcohol, not at all. But we learned how to maintain our anxiety where we're not affecting other people. So today's theme is definitely sweet dreams, because that's my jam. That is the whole YouTube of 2025. They want to be used. They want to be abused. They want to be talked to crazy, because that's attention that is so weird. It's like when my mama used to say, you're just trying to get attention so you can get your ass whooped. Yo, they're trying to get their ass whooped around here just for attention. It's crazy work, because they think because they're behind the screen that nobody knows where they live at. Well, I heard some people today talking about how they want to get this person over in another sector has doxed another person the same way they just did me. Of course, no one has any outrage when it comes to Empress Janet, but they get all outraged when it's somebody that would clearly do this to someone else. But the point is, they were all like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. I dropped down in the chat and I'm like, you got to file a report with your police. They're the ones that send you to the crime detective. You would hear these people just, oh, and do this and do that, and they're just throwing stuff out there, and it's like, no, that's not how this goes. 38 degrees, Charlie. My goodness. I thought 40 was bad. Oh, it's so cold here. It's ridiculous. And it was like 71 last week. For like 3 days, it was 71. They're trying to get us with the pneumonia. Hey, Sanctuary Seeker. Salute to you, brother. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're talking about the song Sweet Dreams. That is the theme that I'm going with today. Because, again, there's a lot of people that want to be used. There's a lot of people that want to be abused. There's a lot of people that think that the way that people are moving is supposed to be okay. You don't stab a friend in the back. A content creator, it's almost like having, like, if you're so-called famous, as they would say, you really don't stab the people that you work with in the back. Now, I would say that it's 74. Oh, my God. He said it's 74 in Florida.
Wow.
Oh,
it's always warm down there, though, isn't it?
Huh?
It's always warm down in Florida, though, isn't it?
That's a good question. Do you guys always stay in summer, or do the guys actually drop down? I don't know. That's a great question, because California does experience a lot of cold, where I thought it was all hot over there. You think down south it's always hot, but since the weather's been changing everywhere, you can't really, determine. So, yeah.
Oh, I know. And that's like, Seattle's supposed to, we're known to have all the rain, but there's a lot of other places that have a lot of rain too.
Yeah. And remember that one year? I think it was like our first year we were together. Remember, I had all the rain and you had no rain? And you were like, wow, it never rained, Jen. It never rained her whole spring or summer. She was just straight burning. She was turning the air on. She was like, I remember that. That was like our first year. And rained all the time.
I know, sweetheart. Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you. But yeah, these hot summers we're getting, we never had these hot summers. That's why I know the climate change is real, because it's unheard of. 90 degrees, in Seattle. Come on. We never used to have that kind of hot weather.
Exactly. That's crazy. That weather right here, we can't deal. When it got 90 around here, everyone was panicking, Stephanie.
God, I know.
Yeah, the smog. And see, we have a lot of, like, if you notice the river behind us, that is where the barges come in, and the three rivers meet at the left over here. So what happens is all that smog and smoke from the boats, from the steel mill, everything, we can't afford to have it so hot where the air is not moving. We'll literally out around here. King of Commentary said, it gets cold, like 50 to 49. So right now, that's what we're at right now. I won't say it's cold. It's just like you do need a spring jacket. The sun is pretty like warm, but it is not time for shorts. It's not time to have your stuff out. You know, these whippersnappers have everything hanging out but their nipple, you know, so.
Oh, yeah. I know, Irby. Excuse me, honey. Yeah. When we get so much flooding here because of all of our rain, it's crazy. All the rivers flood, and yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I would agree that a lot of the places of the climate has changed, you know, so you're experiencing different weather. Because I do remember, like in the winter, Texas had got snow. They were outside running around like, oh my God, we got snow. And it's like, we get that all the time. Give us something else. Give us something. We get hurricanes. We get tornadoes. We get, I don't even know, say earthquakes. We don't get earthquakes and hurricanes. But I feel like we do. The way the water be picking up, the way the wind be picking up. The other day, when I was at work, it was like Final Destination stuff. All of a sudden, it was nice and sunny, right? Then boom, this dark cloud came out of nowhere. And all of a sudden the wind started picking up and people were like being knocked over. And the guy in the wheelchair fell over out of his chair. People were picking him up. Things were falling out of the sky, hit the back of this lady's car, broke her windshield in the back. Those pieces of glass flew out and the guy was right there and he's screaming, no. And then the construction workers like, hey, like, and all that was happening at one time. Me and the lady that was smoking, because we was on our 15, honey, we was like, oh my God, is that really happening? And she looked over like, it's really happening, right? It was the crazy. And then it stopped and everything stopped. The wind stopped, the storm went away, the sun came back out, and everyone's looking at each other like, what the hell? And the lady's screaming because her back of her window's broke now. Who wants to call their insurance company and be like, yeah, some random thing just like flew out of the sky and hit my car? That is like the craziest conversation to have with your insurance people, right?
Oh, yeah.
Standing there, almost got hit by the glass. I know he's probably like on PTSD of everything moving, because this anxiety that we have will cause people to freak out really fast. It'll cause people to go paranoid like super fast. And it also like breaks them down to where they might want to hurt themselves. So I would encourage, if you feel any of those things, please contact the mental health department. There is a 1-800 number you can find on that YouTube. Okay. You can find it on the Google. Okay. They're connected. Shout out to Google and YouTube. But yeah.
I'd rather hurt somebody else than myself.
Wait a minute. She said, I'm calling on the people. Climate change is definitely real. It is rain, the floods. I know, it'd be crazy. The rain is too much. Like the rain shouldn't be coming down, hitting you so hard where you like the rain make you fall to the ground. I mean, I remember rain sprinkle like somebody spitting on you. I remember rain like coming down in big old drops where it's hitting your head, Charlie's Girl, and you're like, oh, okay, gotta get my umbrella. No, this rain will straight tear you to the ground. Now it's like ripping your clothes off. You're half naked and in distress by the time that rainstorm,
Oh yeah, we've had I recorded a hailstorm we had. I forgot to send that to you, Jenna. I got to send it to you. I mean, it was so loud. I mean, it was just hitting on our cars like crazy.
Little-sized golf balls, little golf balls. They're so big they can break your window and stuff. The ice.
No.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Hey, Dre. Appreciate
it. Was crazy. And then
I don't even know, bro. I'm telling you, the other day there was a rainstorm so bad that the lady was walking. All of a sudden, her umbrella went up in the air. It like shot up the other way, and then it blew her away. But the rain was coming down so hard, her jacket just went like straight off her back. She was just pouring down. Like it looked like it just literally just came right down on her. Like a little cloud was just right on this poor lady. and everything was happening. The wind was blowing, the rain was going. She was just everywhere. Yeah, it literally like ripped her coat off of her back. And these storms are not normal. This is what I'm trying to like say without saying. It's not normal. Our city doesn't, we've got so many tall buildings. Like you could run underneath a building and you could be safe, okay? Not now. That shit is hitting you off the left side of your face. You know, it's coming from the right. It's like going sideways. It's not even coming up and down no more. That shit is coming sideways and hitting you in your face. And
well, yeah, don't be surprised when you hear about Washington having another earthquake, because for the last couple months, we've had a lot of small earthquakes, like 4.5. We get a big one it's like every 20 years. And it's been 20 years since we've had a big earthquake again. And now they're registering all these small ones. So don't be surprised on the news when you hear that we've had another earthquake, because it's coming.
Wow. And so 4.5 is a low one, just to be clear, like, because I don't know.
Yeah, it was felt. Let's see, the last one was 4.5, and it was felt by about 1,200 people. Anything below that, you can't really feel it.
Okay.
But there was, of course, no damage, when they're small. But
when they're small,
like I said, every 20 years, man, I've been in 2 of them here, and it's like it's so weird, Janet. It's like exactly 20 years, and it's been exactly 20 years this year. So we'll see.
Yeah. So again, so like a 5.6 point, are those the ones that move and shake the buildings or something?
Yeah.
Because I always hear that on the news.
5.
They always give like 5, category 5. Like, I don't know what none of that means, but I do see that on the news.
Yeah. No, so it's coming, that's for sure.
Well, I noticed that they got in California was having a hurricane or something the other day. Did you hear about that? They was having I
didn't know they got hurricanes on the West Coast.
That's what I said. I said, well, what the heck? There was an emergency on one of my friend's phones that was beeping, and she was saying like they're in a category something, and it was a hurricane. I said, you get hurricanes? No. I thought you guys got earthquakes and said, nope.
Yeah, I've never heard. That's very unusual.
It was a tornado. That's what it was. It was a tornado.
Oh, yeah. See, that's unusual, because the only thing usually on the West Coast we get is earthquakes, which an earthquake can cause a tsunami too. So, if we have a big enough one, then we could get a tsunami if we have a big enough earthquake.
And they will put a earthquake on you to get the tsunami to wipe that area out, because they wiped out a couple areas like with that fire, so I mean we wouldn't think logically it would be possible, Miss Stephanie, but the things that they're doing, like the earth is doomed at this point. Everywhere you go, you're in danger of something. So that's crazy work, like, you know what I mean? Because you guys broken off over there. Washington, the states, right all the way up at the top. You know what I mean? Break you off, girl. You'll be floating over there in the water. You'll be over there in Canada.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
And the Canadians, a lot of Canadians, but they may not let us in, girl.
Well, yeah, we have so much, water, in inlets and all that, in downtown Seattle and stuff. Yeah, it could cause a lot of damage.
Yeah, we do too. Look at our city right here. And if you look right here at this bridge right here, takes you right into the heart of downtown, right? So it's almost like if that water right there fills up, it's going to take the whole downtown away. I
Oh
live
yeah.
at the top of this mountain right here. So the way we're looking at this picture, this is a mountain view that they took this from. So I live up on the mountain. That's one thing I've always said is like, I like living at the top. I don't mind climbing the hill to get home. Yeah, because the valley is where people are in danger. And, I feel like, in my own opinion, this is my opinion, we'll just put our little disclaimer, guys. You guys can say and do what you want. You know what I mean? You see my little people. They don't cause no trouble. They don't bother nobody. So don't be bothering us, okay? We over here in our little wonderland doing our own little thing. We don't need nobody bothering us. All right? And we just put up some disclaimers because we don't got time to be messing with folks, okay?
Right.
Well, at the end of the day, this is our own opinions on what we believe and how we doing what we doing. I really believe that they're testing certain people for certain areas. If you can't do it and you're just sitting up there like, okay, like you said, you never had a tornado, right? So then what happens? What happens if you actually experience one? What are you to do?
It's a disaster. I mean, we're prepared for earthquakes here because that's all we get. But any other weather stuff, no, we're not prepared for anything like that.
This is the craziest winding road in California. I had the name of this road, but I can't think of
what
it right.
The hell?
This is a real road in California. Look how they're coming down the hill. Ain't that crazy?
Oh my God.
That's how it is in Cali. They got steep hills over there, honey. You'd be like climbing to God over there.
That looks like downtown Seattle's like that too, Janet. Yeah, I remember. Well, I haven't driven downtown for many years, but when I was younger, we used to always go downtown to all the clubs and stuff. And man, those hills! Oh my God, you got to have a good set of brakes on your car.
Yeah, you do. Messing with California. Yeah, Charlie, this is a real hill over there in Cali. This is actually the downtown San Francisco. I love San Francisco. It may be the gayest part of it, but I love it. This I love the most, though. This bridge was so beautiful. When Rob showed me this bridge, it's the Golden Gate Bridge, like crazy. You see that?
Yeah.
It is so beautiful. I think different places. One thing for certain and two things for sure. This is the city right here, of course.
Well, I think isn't the Golden Gate Bridge one of the 7 wonders? Isn't that listed on the 7 wonders of the world?
7, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
It costs money to get across it. It's not free.
Of course not.
Yep. Well, that's crazy because a lot of places are like that. We pay tolls. I know New York is like that because you have to pay just to get to one side to the other. And in a lot of places don't experience this. So if you've never been outside your state, then you really don't know what's going on in these other states because it costs money to actually get from one side of Pittsburgh to the other on certain roads. Now, they do have those HOV lanes. I don't know if you guys have those, but it means more than one person in the car with you. If you're carpooling,
right,
you can get on the special road and it'll take you from one side to the other, but you have to have more than one person in the car with you.
Well, aren't the toll bridges, usually the toll is to pay for the bridge, and then when the bridge is paid for, there aren't tolls anymore.
Well, you know what? Don't make me have a flashback on all.
What? Well, that's what I thought they were.
Stop, damn it. So you made the rules.
What?
The Caucasians made the rules. The Caucasians made the rules, Stephanie.
Yeah.
But that is true. If we have to pay a toll every time we go in, when is the toll actually going to be complete and we don't have to pay for it anymore? Oh, damn.
Right.
Well, listen, we're going to write up to our Congress, to our mayors, to our state. We're going to get involved. We're going to vote for the other people because some people don't know that you need to vote for the other people instead of just voting for the president, staff. They don't know nothing about that voting that comes around on other times. When you're voting for the mayors and the little people and stuff like that. I don't even really know what it is. I just know that the paper comes like, are you going to vote? And I'm like, okay, check it. Boom, send it back. All right, whatever that was. But we should be more aware about what our mayors and them are saying around here, because is it Irby? Thank you. It's Congress. We need to be doing something. We need to be making our voices matter. We the people, I don't feel like we matter. I never felt like we mattered.
Well, I'm in the damn Democratic state, so it doesn't matter. We haven't had a Republican in for, I don't know, 60 years. I don't know.
60 years.
Oh, yeah. Freaking Democrats here. Like I said, if my family wasn't here, I'd be out of this state so fast.
Yeah, but what if your state turns red and you miss it?
I'm not going to miss it. I'll be dead before that happens.
I know. I don't want to say that respectfully. We need to be mindful of that. But I feel like I'm going to be dead by the time certain things really change. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't want to live to see certain stuff. I just don't. I don't want to see, I want to see, okay, my grandbabies' babies, right? So those are my great grandbabies, right? So I want to see my grandchildren have children. That's it. I think I'm good after that, Miss Stephanie. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't trying to I ain't trying to be here for the grandbabies. I do not want to be great grandma.
Well, I just want, my goal is just to live to see the kids graduate from high school.
Yeah, well, that's a good couple years. You got some years there. Don't act like it's around the corner. Those babies over there. So you're good in the game, honey. Don't play with me. We're here we might be here for a fun time, not a long time, but we're going to be in the real world. I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? And I want everyone to hear me. Shout out to everybody watching. Irby, love you. Charlie's girl, love you. And I don't know the rest of you. What I'm going to do is put a fund together. Okay, we're going to start a Go Me fund for Janet. And I want to see how much I can raise to buy me an RV. And I'm going to buy a little rumpety steel-skin RV. It's going to be like the craziest RV. We're going to get it for hella cheap. We're going to put it together. We're going to remodel it, reface it. I mean, if we've got gum sticking for the pictures hanging on the wall, so be it. But yeah, we're going to put a fund together, Miss Stephanie. They're going to buy me a runky-ass RV, and I'm going to travel all the way to see you. And then me and Stephanie are going to IRL. We're going to IRL straight down from Washington all the way down to, Texas?
Oh, damn. I'm not going to Texas. I don't want to go to Texas.
Hey, watch your mouth. Yes, you are. Then we're going to shoot up the side of wait, what's on the side? Fucking hell. Maryland? What's over on the end? Oh, wait, Florida?
Maine.
Damn.
Freaking Maine.
Maine. We're going up to Maine. And then we're going to shoot straight across, all the way across. So that way we do all the states on the outside, sister girl. And then we're going to go inside. And we're going to do like a up and down, like a heartbeat.
Oh, God.
Could y'all see me driving Miss Stephanie around state to state? She was like, let me out here. I'm flying back home. You got me.
Oh, my God.
I'll have her in every state, Charlie's girl. I want to try the food. So every state has like a city, and then that city has like a special food, right? Actually, Pennsylvania
Right.
maybe too, and like Texas probably has like more than that because they got like Dallas and all them other big places, right? We got Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. So we'd have to like go to Philadelphia and try their famous food stuff. But we could go to like,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
ma'am. But to be honest, I would buy me an RV because I don't need them to buy me shit. And I would actually come get you. And we would just go to the state that you picked. Honestly, that's the honest truth. All that other stuff.
I picked we're headed straight to Las Vegas.
Well, technically, we're going to Vegas in July. Hello. You told me 2025 we're supposed to be in Vegas.
That's right.
I'm going to pick Stephanie up on her wheelchair, and we're going to use the wheelchair because that way we have access through the airport. And to make sure that everybody's seeing about Miss Stephanie, I'm going to be pushing her through the casino too, so we can get front row to everything. Yes.
Oh yeah, everybody. I'm going to use the poor old white lady. Everybody feels sorry for the poor old white lady.
And I am going to monopolize. Is that my word? Is that my word, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to monopolize on it too. I'm going to be like,
That's right.
My mama. Y'all better put respect on her. She served our country.
That's right.
Yeah, because the storylines that people tell out here, like for real, sister, if they served our country and then they're sitting around being nasty and negative and everything on this app, it's like, I will never say thank you for your service. Okay. Just saying, we'll never. You didn't serve our country. You out here acting like an idiot on the internet. The nerve of these people.
Oh, God.
That's why I said, let me come live today and I'm going to talk about sweet dreams because I had a wonderful dream last night. It was so cool, Miss Stephanie. Guess where we were? Me, you, Charlie's girl, and another person that I'm not going to say their name because I love her dearly. Night Queen. We were at Disney World and we were wrecking it up and acting like kids again. We had on the Mickey Mouse hats. And we were all taking pictures. And I took the picture. Like, for some reason, I had a camera because I guess I had studio. Because I said that last night. I need a camera, studio, the PR people. I need all of that. I need the makeup people. Honey, I don't play. Anyway, I in my dream, I set the camera up, ran over, and we all went like that. And we took the picture. And it was such a great feeling. And it was you, Charlie, and Night Queen and me. Yeah, it was a wonderful dream. So I wonder if people are having nightmares, if people are dreaming of dreams. Are they having dreams or nightmares? Because at one time I was dreaming that I was flying over people's houses and I was looking down into their house. And then other dreams I was seeing like bombs out of the sky and, red and people running screaming. I mean, so I wonder what people are dreaming. I wonder if they're dreaming. But the song Sweet Dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Do you actually know the song, sister? Do you know what they were talking about?
No.
So if, the words, some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. So remember when we first started hanging out and you had that one friend and she's always like calling and she was asking, we had that conversation and you was like, yeah, I'm not feeling this because something. That was that person trying to use you.
Oh, definitely.
Let's say that the one lady that kept trying to be your friend, but then try to be my friend and then was up there like, do you think Janet does drugs? They were me.
Yeah.
Because they want people to see like, oh, this person's one way. Everyone should believe what I think about that person. Rather than like, and do you really get to know people out here? Because how do you really know someone just sitting here talking? You can feel the energy though. And I feel like a lot of people don't get that. You can't
Right.
use me. You can't abuse me. So I'm useless to certain people, love bug. I can't be bothered because I'm not bothered. You can't do what you did. If you keep on doing the same thing over and over, it is insanity. And that's what is going on. These people are insane, sister. They have lost their marbles, their scruples, their fake eye, their fake leg, their fake arm, their rusted, busted, credit cards, their finances. And there's a lot of this. I am entitled to be I don't even want to say that word because that's not the word we use around here. But it would have been the N word. But these funky, foul, bummy, bojo busters are really acting like somebody owes them something. Shout out to the 4 people in the chat because that's our numbers, Miss Stephanie. Let's go.
That's right.
That. We ain't playing
back to normal.
Who those 4 people are, and we don't need none of them rest of them.
Back to normal.
Win. Yeah, because I'm gonna win. Like I'm gonna win, Irby. Like I'm proud of the 4 people because I know it's you, bro. I know it's you. Ow! Yes, I know you in the building. Let's go, Sanctuary. Exactly. And that's what makes this better than all that other stuff. I'd rather know the 4 people that are out there and 3 people just creeped in here than to have anyone sitting here feeling like they're not worthy to be spoken to. You ever go to someone's chat and you say hi and they say hi to everybody else but you? You don't think somebody notices that? And you think somebody going to say something? Not me. I'm Miss Brittany, honey. You got no time to ignore me, honey. And I'll act like you ain't never exist. That part. Moving right along. Because this don't make or break. Okay? There is no, I got to get on the phone with people after the show. How did I do? Is everything okay? Are we down and cracking? Who's against me? Who's with me? Ooh, child. That was a lot of years ago.
It's like, who cares?
Well, they tried it a lot of years ago, and it's just almost like, no. And then, how many people run away? Because, again, you wanted attention. You wanted to be used. You let people abuse you. And then you're mad when, again, they go away. And then they crash out when the people leave their show or they don't get the numbers or the supporters anymore. But how did that work for you when you was up top? It's like Milli Vanilli. Remember Milli Vanilli, Miss Stephanie?
Oh,
everyone thought that they were on top, the one-hit wonder, and here they were just mocking the words. They were imitating. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Yeah, there's a lot of imitators out here. They listen in the darkness, and then they go run and repeat it. And then when you hear it, and you said it, man, I love it. I love it. There's so many people that are creeping on my channel, Miss Stephanie, listening to me and then repeating what I'm saying as if they said it. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these little channels, they want to be big YouTube stars. Oh, please.
Well, what makes you a YouTube star? Please explain. If anybody can explain, what do you think makes you YouTube famous? Because I swear that the people that are really doing something, they don't go live.
No, they don't. No, exactly.
They don't go live, Mamacita. They actually have this thing where they upload, learn to edit, do videos. Like that is a talent. Sitting here on a live and trying to corral adults to be adults is not a real talent. Okay. I am a host though. I can speak to thousands of people and get paid for it, but I'm not ever looking for anyone. Like when I see the number 10 up there, I see 10,000 people. That's what I see. 10,000s of people. And I'm adding that tens of thousands of people. Let me get you reality, Nancy, because I don't want Nightbot to time you out. Yeah, Nightbot will telling you out, putting me emojis and stuff. Kissy faces. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. So, Miss Stephanie, let me ask you a question because I know you about to get up out of here, and I'll probably get up out of here too. I ain't gonna hold you. On a day that they say that Stephanie isn't the way, what would you say to Stephanie? What would you say, Stephanie, on this day? What do you think
Well,
about people?
well,
The song. So the song that I put was "Sweet Dreams Are Made of This." Who am I to disagree? It's supposed to be "I traveled," but I couldn't put it because it's too many characters. Traveled the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. What do you think that something is, Miss Stephanie? And shout out to the chat, guys. If you can hit the like for me, I appreciate it. You don't have to. You don't even have to
you
share.
mean the people on here?
Well, I'm saying in general, like if you could use the analogy of like, well, real time people are normal to you, right? So we're not going to say the real time. I don't encounter too many weirdos in real time because they can't never talk to it, step to it, or even dream about it. Okay. But it's kind of more out here. What would you say that everybody's looking for something? What do you think they're really looking for?
On here, attention.
Purpose in life.
Yeah, the majority of the people, I don't think they get enough attention in their life. So they're on here trying to get attention anywhere possible.
Right.
If it's not trolling people or hurting people, or then the ones that, really want friends on here. So, I feel bad for those people. They don't have anything else, and they have to try to find attention on YouTube. My God.
It is really sad because it's true. I'd say overall they're searching for a purpose in life. But did we not have a purpose in life before we came to YouTube? I'm confused.
Oh, of course.
So I would even say then. Hold on, because I got to get out of here.
Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, I just have to use this. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So no, I feel like, again, I didn't come here to like make friends. I came to learn about a story. So I was concerned about the Kanika Jenkins girl and where she was, and what had happened to the girl, right? But then I got caught up in this, these lives, and you can stream, and so that took off to be something else, right? So then I was looking for people that wanted to have fun on the stream. Like I was never looking for like new friends and I'm gonna meet up, like none of that. It was always like, who's out there streaming and what state, what country. I talk to people in so many countries, it's crazy, and enjoy doing that. So I don't know, like I don't get how you can like want validation or affection from people that are so far away. That's crazy. Like
it's weird. That's why they're lacking something.
Oh, I love you. Oh my God, you're disrespecting me, but I'm your friend. Like, what? They're not your friend.
Right.
We spent 4 years together, but we talk in real time.
Right.
And we actually FaceTime and do all that other cool stuff to see each other, right?
Well, yeah, we have more of a relationship off YouTube than on YouTube.
You're fine. It's not even pertaining to YouTube, Sanctuary Seeker. I'm just saying, like the example of the song "Sweet Dreams Are Made of These." It is pertaining to YouTube. because they're willing to be abused. They're willing to be used just to like have like people be around them. If like, okay, for instance, say you go to a show and picking on you. Why are you accepting that behavior? I wish I would get on a panel and all 7 people are attacking me on the panel and I'm up there like, oh, this is a cool place to be. I'll be back tomorrow. No. But some of these people literally take that abuse. So that's why I asked that question. And see, in real time, you wouldn't take that abuse from anybody, really? What person are you?
Well,
A family member? Go ahead, Miss Stephanie.
no, excuse me, honey. No, I was just going to say, these people, they need attention so bad they're willing to take any kind, negative or positive.
Exactly. And that's why I said the Sweet Dreams song is so for this YouTube. They don't mind being used. They don't mind being abused. They don't care if they're the abuser or they're getting the abuse. If you're the abuser, then you're this big old narcissist and you're just this horrible person. But in reality, if you think about it, that person has been abused. That's why they're easily to abuse other people. You're not going to sit there and want to hurt somebody that you want to hang out with. I'm not going to beat Miss Stephanie up every time she comes to my show, talk bad to her, and then expect her to come back to the show. Oh, I am
Yeah,
actually
I don't think
there.
so.
I'm actually still in the bushes. I know Psych didn't tell nobody the truth, but I told him I will be in the bushes, Nancy, because I don't want his channel attacked by those weirdos. If I come back, which I've never I didn't leave. I just did exactly what they wanted, like them. They didn't want to be bothered because they fought the way they fought. I fought the way I fought. But no, I still have my moderating wrench at Sykes. I still am there. I'm just not going to ever type. So know that I'm out there, darling, but I just ain't typing. Okay. Nah, me can't be bothered. I'm not that pressed up for attention. And that's what I keep trying to say. And this is what I'm saying. I don't need to be abused in a chat. I don't need to be used for content. I was asked for help and then you didn't want the help. I don't got no problem with that. I still don't got no problem. I sit in the clouds. I don't sit in the bushes because I don't get on my knees. Okay. But no, I'm still there. He still gave me my moderating wrench. He still wanted me to be in control, be behind the scenes. I don't got time for that. I have my own channel. I have my own StreamYard I paid $44 for. That's what I kept telling him. He asked me for help. I didn't ask him for
Yeah,
nothing.
you
And I
helped
didn't
him a
take
lot.
nothing away either. So I am not distraught or nothing. I just am not typing because as soon as I type, it will become about Janet. Think about it. If Janet types in his chat, it's going to be nothing but Janet, 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 Janet. So that's why I don't type, sweetie. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how to play this game. That's why I said I'm not hyped up for attention like that. People search for attention from me. I don't get it because I don't even know you like that. But the beauty in my booty makes a person want to get all Jewy. So, and a lot of these women need strength that they don't have. There's a lot of weak women that are pretending to be strong, but they're very, very weak. And so they want to keep me around and keep them comfortable. But I like being uncomfortable. I think it makes a strong woman when you get outside your box and do things that you normally wouldn't do. And I don't stand for no friend getting me doxxed and then act like you can't say sorry. The least you could do is say sorry. I mean, that's all I do, right, Miss Stephanie? The least you could do is say, I'm sorry. Because again, I got doxxed for no fucking reason. So we're not going to go there. Because again,
No.
handled it like a boss. Yeah, I really do. I really do. And to tell you the truth, he has actually he's a family member to the white side of the family, Miss Nancy. That's what Miss Stephanie will tell you. My white side of the family's racist, aren't they, Miss Stephanie? And
Yep.
so therefore we know who those folks are. We know why certain people can't hang around. So I love them to death, but I love them enough to just stay right where I'm at. You stay right where you're at. You'll be fine. When he was over there crying about Emma, crying about the clumsy lady, yeah, he was secretly trying to get upset with Jetta. I told him this echo was going to take him over because you can't get rid of the people that care about you and keep the manipulators. And we already know who the manipulators are. So, each his own. He's a perfect example of some of them want to be abused, and some of them will be the abusers. There's someone over there using him and abusing him, and he likes it. So if you like it, I love it. Shall we proceed?
Oh, Nancy, yeah, Janet has been doxxed for 4 years. So the recent doxing is nothing new. I mean, she was already out there. They thought they did something that hasn't happened in the past. It's already happened. So
Right.
it doesn't
So the
matter who
person that
did it.
got me doxxed, the person that went all ride or die for somebody that they should ride or die for a person, that's what I'm saying.
Honey, you're cutting out. Can't hear you at all now.
Out here stands on business. I literally stand on the business. I'm not afraid. So that's the difference between me and them. I'm not afraid. There's nothing they can do to me. If God loves me, which I know Father does, there's nothing these demons can do. And you got to remember, this is not about nothing but real life spiritual warfare. That's what I said. I'm not evil. I follow the law in real time. I'm a goddamn Republican. What did you talk about? I got a master's degree. I got a bachelor in criminal justice. I work with the system. Like, what are we talking about? But we always have to explain ourselves. No, I don't have to explain myself that I'm an upstanding citizen, that I can do fucking 90 down the road right now. And the officer will be like, oh, Officer McGee, you need to slow down. No, I don't have to do none of that. But I'm not going to sit on this YouTube and be sitting with criminal activities or people doxing, which is totally illegal. And it's against the law on YouTube to sit up there and act like that. It's cool. It's not cool. Oh my God. Oh my God. Talk to me nice. I got a girl. Got to give you your wrench, girl. I told you they was going crazy over here. Hold on, Mama. I got to be right back. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, Janet, we've been through so much the last 4 or 5 years on here. There's nothing that has not been done to us. So nobody's doing anything new. That's for sure. Oh, Janet's not pissed off. No, no. She'll be right back. I am not her co-host because I cannot handle a show. I'm just a panelist for her. But yeah, when I first met Janet on here, I came on and just watched.
I'm here. I had to jump out. Oh man. No, don't. Nightbot's blocking people for using caps. Don't use caps and don't use emojis. I'm driving with my knee. Oh my God. Boss.
Where are you?
I know, I got you. I gotta get back people's wrenches, Mama, but I'm on a different device where I'm not on my computer, so I gotta jump off the StreamYard to jump back on. Hold on.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, you're
I'm
not
driving with my knee.
What?
Yeah.
You're in the car?
What? Watch your
What?
mouth. Who are you talking to? Who the hell
What?
are you talking to, lady? What? What?
What are you?
Somebody
What
talking?
are you
Hello?
doing?
Hello? Harry,
What the hell? I didn't know you were. Well, we can't hear you. You're cutting out, and you shouldn't be on YouTube driving your car. What the hell? That's why you didn't
Because
tell
I
me.
had to. I know.
Shit.
Ooh, child. I'm like, what'd she say? Huh? What'd she say? Couldn't hear you. Listen,
Well,
listen.
what are you doing?
I had to go pick up. I had to go pick up.
Well, never mind. Yeah. Well, you know what?
Yeah. Do you want me to say something else?
Yeah, just
What part
drive
do you want me to say?
carefully. God.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Oh my God. Did you like
Oh my
complaining? Are you
God.
complaining? God. Well, tell your uncle to get out of my way and maybe I could drive faster. This is the first time that I have driven in the car while I was streaming. Just to be clear, people, I've never done this before. Okay.
Yeah, right. Oh my God. Oh, hello, Bush. Yes, we've already been through everything.
What haven't we been through? Come on, tell me.
Oh, Bush said that Janet and the mods have already been doxxed. Yeah, years ago. It doesn't matter anymore. Jesus.
Yeah, well, they were trying it again with the new ones. That's why I had got rid of mod sticks because, I didn't want anybody to feel like they were liable to anything. So, I basically took the mod sticks, but I'm giving it back to certain people, which I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, that's what causes accidents. People on their frickin' phones while they're driving. Janet knows I hate that. Oh, well. She just better be careful. She doesn't want to wreck that Mercedes she's driving. Hurry back, Janet. I can't hold the show. Oh, Nancy, probably just, attention for their little channels they have. There's just people out here that want to hurt people. It's really sad. To be so miserable with yourself, you want to hurt someone else. Yeah. I'm sure glad I'm not that type of person. I don't care what other people do at all on here. If I don't like it, I just, yes, Nancy, that's me from high school. I'm an old lady now, but, yeah, people just want to hurt people on here. Go out and help at your local food bank and help people. That's what I do. Go to your neighbor who's old and help them. Cook them a meal or walk their dog, do something to help people instead of trying to hurt people all the time. I have some neighbors who are so nice to me. That's why when I came on YouTube, I couldn't believe all the hateful people on here. I was just flabbergasted. I thought, what kind of world is this? All I can figure is they're just rejects from society. But then you can't let the few bad people on here ruin it, because there are a lot of good people on here too. I go to a lot of channels that are fun, and we have fun, and do stuff instead of the whole show talking about other people. Oh, of course, Nancy. Aquanet, they still sell Aquanet. They still have that hairspray. Been around for like 40 years. Oh my God, I remember my hair being so stiff you couldn't even touch it. The wind wouldn't even blow it. Oh my God. I wish big hair would come back in. But then my hair isn't as big and thick as it used to be anyway. I don't know how old you are, Nancy, but do you remember the shag haircut? Oh my God. Everybody was getting the shag haircut and the mullet. My husband had the mullet haircut. Oh my God.
Hey, am I here? Hello?
Hello?
There you are. Don't
Yeah,
you dare
yeah.
hijack my stream again like that. The nerve of you to
What?
hijack my stream. The nerve of you to hijack my stream. I know you did it. You called Google and told Google, don't let her back on. Don't allow
That's
her to hit
right.
www. Yeah, you did. I know you did. You know, they
Yeah, I
told
know.
on me for streaming and driving. The nerve of you.
I turned it into the 80s big hair channel.
And now I got my bun ton on. Yeah, honey. I got my bun ton on.
Well,
Yeah,
I
Mama,
told everybody.
I could drive with my knee. I've been driving since I was 16. And I've been actually driving since I was 12, because I was driving the tractor at 12.
Well, you know what? I told everybody, you better not wreck that Mercedes you're driving. I'm going to be really pissed.
Why not? Why you tell everybody what I'm driving? I'm not supposed to be driving. I'm supposed to be bussing like I don't wash my hands. Picture that.
Mm.
Oh, hi, Kev. We outside, Kev. We outside in the hood. Best place to be is the hood, honey. No, I had to, Mom. I had to step outside because all that traffic on the other side of town. I can't be waiting for
I
folks.
know. I know why. I know.
Yeah.
I'm not a stupid old lady.
No, you're a very bright white woman. You're a crayon, Mother. You're the Eskimo crayons. You're the white pearl.
You know
crayon.
what? Ha ha.
Wait, I'm the pearl crayon. You know how to names? They got names for the crayons. There is a pearl crayon. I swear. Look and see. That's me. I'm the pearl. It's not white, but it ain't black. It's just like in the middle.
It's fluorescent.
Yeah, I want to be a fluorescent color. I want to be lime. You know, we had
Yeah.
cops actually. Remember the show Cops? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna
Of course,
do?
I still watch it.
Do you? So,
Yeah.
they actually did it over here at this 7-Eleven. Like, no lie. They did the whole show right here in the parking lot of this 7-Eleven.
I
Honey,
love
you are at
Cops.
your door, honey. Listen here, honey. You are
Cops love
getting
me
door.
too.
I know. I love the police. The police are my friends.
Oh, they're my friends too. I love them.
Listen here, Georgina. Yeah, I like anybody following the law. Yeah, she
You
needs to
need
get up.
to. Do you guys have Jack in the Box restaurants there?
I don't think so. That don't
Oh,
sound like what we have. Jack in
oh,
the Box. I would have to look it up, but honestly, I ain't never heard of such. Nah, we
I was
got
gonna
fishing
say,
hook. We got fishing
go
hook.
through
It's
the
called.
drive-through and get me a burger.
Yeah, don't wreck it. Nancy, stop it, Nancy. Don't be putting that juju on me, Nancy. I'm
Yeah,
right
don't.
her.
You know what? Don't even be looking at the chat. I can read you the chat while you're driving. Okay,
I
we
hate when
got
my husband drives
Players
with his knee.
Only TV says salute, ladies.
Oh yeah, that's Kev. Yeah, I drive with my knee. Like, hold on, she said, Steph. Charlie said she hates when her husband does it. Like
Oh
some
yeah,
people who can't drive, that they don't know what we're talking about. But hold on, right here, you see it?
no,
Right there,
I don't
see?
want to.
Right there. You can drive with your knee, right there.
Oh yeah, that's excellent.
Oh, there go my Mercedes.
Oh yeah.
Of course, Mama. I gotta be a rebel. I follow the rules, okay? So if I drive with my knee, don't do me. Don't do me. I didn't break no law today. I held the door for 2 people. I told one person that everything was gonna be okay because they were crying. And I didn't cuss anybody out today. See? I'm doing pretty good. I think I might just
Mhm.
make it to the evening. You know, I see a lot of interracial relationships in Pittsburgh lately. I've seen a lot of white girls with the black guys. Yeah, I
And
mean, I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing because that makes little
oh,
people like
okay.
me. But everybody hates little people like me. So, what do we say? I don't see no black women with no white men. Uh,
Yeah, you don't
huh.
see that very often. I know it. Well, we can't hear you.
I was on mute.
Okay. Where are you going now?
I'm going home, Miss Steph. I'm hitting the highway, girl. I live right across the
Okay.
bridge, girl. Okay, you be quiet, huh? I said, you be quiet too. Okay, both of y'all watch your daggone mouth. Yeah, see, Miss Stephanie can't do nothing, neither can you. How about that? I'm fucked up. I'll jump on both of y'all. Y'all both got me
Oh
messed up.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
so
yeah, I'm
scared.
goddamn almost 50 years old, Miss Stephanie.
Yeah, well, oh
I'm
yeah.
goddamn almost 50 years old. All right, so you want to see how fast I get home, Miss Stephanie? Is that what we talking
No, I
about?
don't.
I had to come outside before the traffic. You know, traffic starts at 2 o'clock. I'm 13 minutes into the traffic, Steph.
Oh,
I
I
gotta
know
get
it.
back to the house. I know, because I hate the traffic around here, man. These folks can't drive. You figure they've been sitting there for 8 hours, they would want to go home. But no, they don't want to go through the yellow light. They think the yellow light means stop. So they just stop out of nowhere. Like the yellow was to go.
Oh, I know people, man, they're driving crazy now. I hate driving. Ugh.
Oh man, that lady got plastic on the back of her window. I wonder if the storm took her back windshield out the other day. Wonder how many people's windshields got taken out by that storm. I'm telling you, that storm was crazy. Oh, somebody beat her car up or something. Or that's a brand new car. She forgot to take the plastic off. I'm confused. See, this is what I don't understand about, certain people. I don't get it. I don't even want to ask any questions. And see, if you don't ask questions in real time, that's why I don't ask those questions out here to these people, because these people are on a mental high. They have been on this YouTube for 17 hours and counting. You know what I mean? They're going to take 2-hour break to go shove some food in their mouth, sleep for an hour, and then get back out here. If they
Oh,
invested that
God.
much time on YouTube to a job, I bet you life would be working for these people. I
Yeah,
can't
I
believe.
know it.
Yeah, that's got to be a mental. Oh, Miss Stephanie, I wish you could see it. But right
What?
there's the bridge. Right there's the picture that I have in the background. For the background, I'm right on the
Oh,
other bridge.
yeah.
Yeah, the other bridge is right over there.
Well, just keep looking at the road.
Sister,
Damn.
we're sitting. We're sitting.
Oh, you're
I'm not even
sitting.
on the road.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even on the road. Gosh darn it,
Okay.
macaroni and cheese. Yeah, girl. I had to
Okay.
get I had to go get me some cake.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I
I
love
don't
cake.
even eat. I don't eat a lot of sweets. But once in a while, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I love some cake. I'll be greedy with some cake, honey. I'll be foof, foof. Yeah, the Landing Hotel. So, like, when you come across the West End Bridge, you will be on the north side. I know it's weird, but it's called the West End Bridge, but it's north. So I live on the south. So that bridge that I showed you that is my background, that's the bridge, like I said, to take you into downtown. That bridge comes off my hill. If I come down my hill and I go that way, it'll take me straight into downtown. I live 5 minutes from downtown, but I still live in an area that, again, the police are more than happy to come back there and make sure nobody's back there doing nothing wrong, because they don't like folks hiding in the darkness. So yeah,
Right.
I've had the police actually moving around my street lately. I'm loving it. They're moving around again. I actually
Good.
seen the officer the other day when I opened my door. So
Oh, yeah. I live just a few blocks from the police station. Uh, that's why I know, the police. So they're
yeah,
always
well, mine
patrolling
are about
around.
5 blocks away. Yeah,
Yeah.
mine are about 5 blocks away. Like I could go up there. And matter of fact, the man reached out to me and said, so yeah, shout out to him. I think I'm gonna pay the fire department, ambulance, and the police on the little ticket. There's this little ticket that comes to my house like once. It happens in like March and April, where they ask for donations for the fire department, police department, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
ambulance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna add to them and give them some, because normally I gave them $25. I was a good supporter. But then when the shebangy bang came down on us, I
Oh,
hate when
yeah.
people jump on an exit and then we just don't move. We're just like going real slow. Like, how do you jump out to not move your car? I'm frustrated.
You know how
It's
many
confusing.
times I've had the horn honking at me, people giving me the finger because
What?
I'm going too slow, and I just blow them a kiss.
Oh, damn. I would love you blowing me a kiss. I'd be like, look at grandma.
Oh,
She don't
yeah.
give a
People are in
fuck.
such a big old hurry. I always
It's
stay in
not
the
even that.
right-hand
It's like
lane.
when you're coming off a ramp on a yield and then you take it, you should speed up to the speed limit that everyone's going. You don't just get on the ramp and come off the ramp and start going real slow, do you? Because
Oh,
that
I
could
don't
cause an
drive,
accident. Well, I'm just
Janet,
saying
I
that.
don't, yeah, I don't drive on roads where you have to drive fast. No, I don't drive like on the freeways anymore. No, because I don't go fast enough. So I stay off those roads.
Right.
I mean, just in town. It's like,
What
my
you say? You
God.
doing 5, 10 miles an hour, and they still beeping at you because you're supposed to be doing 25. Ooh,
No, I always go the speed limit, 35. But people, they're
oh, yours
passing
is
me.
30. Damn, ours ain't 30. Ours is 35, like on this road right here. But up by the house, sister, it's only either 15 or 25 we get.
Right.
We don't even have 35 in the neighborhoods. That's crazy work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm on the main road where we're supposed to be doing 40, and she came off that exit and then tried to do like 20. Like, no, you come down off of the exit and you're yielding into traffic on a main road. You do not slow down. You pick up. You
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
I
pick
know
up
that.
speed. Like,
Yeah.
let's not pretend we don't know the license and the book and everything. Because if people, and see, that's one thing I noticed. Our state doesn't make people retake the test, but maybe people should retake the test for driving. Maybe you shouldn't just get your license renewed after 4 years. Maybe we should go back and freshen up on the rules. Uh-huh.
Right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I can pass mine with flying colors, honey. The traffics
Well,
and all of the laws and the rules is so important. It's vehicular homicide when you're sitting in and operating a machine. And that's operating any machine.
well, they
So
should give more tickets for people on their frickin' phones.
that too. That too, but they'd have to prove that they're on the phone. Ooh. Ooh,
Yeah, well,
yo, this is crazy work. That car stopped out of nowhere, and the car said and stopped for me. It did its own break-in. This thing is immaculately amazing. That's crazy work. Yeah, it just because the guy, he was supposed to make the left, but he stopped. He hesitated, and I didn't come that close, but I came close enough that the car, it recognized it. It said boop boop boop, and then it pushed the brake for me. See, this is an
yeah.
AI. Yeah, this is an AI operated car. This is crazy. Ooh. Yeah, the new cars have all these new dingies and ding dings, Miss Steph. I think, if you had a brand new 2025, you'd love it. It would probably like self-drive itself for you at this point. You wouldn't even need to see, girl. You
Oh,
could
I
just
know
get in there.
my sister has a brand new car, and oh my God, I wouldn't even be able to figure out how to drive that thing.
Yep, because there ain't no
Oh
stick
my
in it
God.
anymore. Yeah, this is just push buttons. This is all just button pushing and stuff. There
Oh,
ain't no
I
stick.
know
There ain't
it.
nothing. Yeah. And
It's
everything's beeping and
crazy.
everything. There ain't even no radio in here. I'm like, where's the basic radio? I don't know where the button is, Miss Stephanie, to find the radio.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm not syncing my phone to the car. I'm not doing that.
Oh,
Liz,
yeah. Yeah, she does that. Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, because everything is, like I said, AI operated. And shout out to Talk to Me Nice, because she said she's going to school with it. She got programs. She going to know how to operate. Like, I like that. We might have to have an AI programming test. Like, how do we us? What are you called? You're a baby boomer, right, Miss Steph? Because I'm a generation X
Yeah,
person. Yeah,
yeah.
boomers and X people need to come together so we can figure out, the millennium stuff, the millennials, the little
Well, when
Littles.
I first got my first cell phone, I had to have my niece set it up for me. Jesus.
That's funny you say that, because when I got the iPhone and I got iPhones for my children, I couldn't figure nothing. And my children figured it out faster.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
it.
they were like 10 and
Crazy.
11, and they were telling me how to do a phone. Yes. I went back to Samsung because I just wanted a basic. Like, I didn't want all that extra stuff. I ain't doing all that.
Oh, I
It
know.
wants you, yeah, the Apple wants you to get a watch. It wants you to get a pad. It wants you to like sync him to other stuff.
Oh my
At
God.
least this phone ain't asking for all of that. They suggest it, but they're not like, we'd be better serve you if you've got that watch. What?
Oh,
There's a
yeah,
device
it's
on everybody's
crazy.
iPhone that pops up that tells them like, you can buy these products, you need these products, you need this, you need the iPhones have certain earphones that they have to have. They can't just use any generic ones like we can.
Well, see, that's the problem. See, back when I was young, we had to interact with real people. I mean, that's, the young
Oh,
kids
yeah.
today, they're so used to just, being on the internet, they don't know how to interact with real people. I mean,
Right, and I feel like that's how they get confused. Yeah, because we had to knock on doors, we had to talk to parents before we could go outside with their children. They'd be like, "Do your mom know where you're at?" And you'd be like, "Yes, Miss Sammy.
I
Of course,
know.
Miss Judy."
Yeah,
Yeah, you had to
people
ask
just
permission.
sit their
There was
kids down with tablets and that's it. I mean, no.
well, I was the Eagles song that I liked the most. Remember Hotel California? Because that
Oh,
song let us.
yeah. Can't hear you again.
All right, hold on,
Okay.
because I'm in the door.
Okay. Thank God.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Yeah, thank God.
Watch your mouth.
Don't you ever don't you ever have me up here when you're in the car again.
You'll do what I say. You'll like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't threaten me with a good time. But in conclusion, I'm about to get out of here. I got things to do.
Yeah, me too.
Steph's mad at me. Oh, I did tell you I went to my yearly checkup today. And so, the lady say, "Can you please put your prescriptions on the top?" I said, "Ma'am, I don't take no prescriptions." She said, "We're going to have to get you on some depression pills." I said, "What?"
What?
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're not depressed. Jesus.
I'm too manic to be depressed. I'm too all over the place. I'll be somewhere else tomorrow, honey. I'll be thinking about taking a trip on a cruise tomorrow, honey.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
yeah, the best thing about being the Mad Hatter is I can be the maddest out here. What are they talking about? But I do want to end it in a good note. I love you. Thank you for coming to have a conversation with me. And shout out
Oh,
to
you're
everybody
welcome.
that listened, that held it down with us, our 4 people. And we love you guys. I will see you guys probably next week. Catch me in these streets. Catch me outside. And any last words, Miss Sexy Stephanie?
Oh, bless your heart.
Bless y'all little hearts. Let's go. Lord, honey.
All right, my dear. I got shit.
You got what?
I got shit to do too.
I got stuff to do, girl. I'm out of here. I love you, girl. Peace and blessings.
Okay. Bye.
If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, gray ribbon through my hair, add pixie dust for flair, paint a smile on my face, wanna frown, can't replace, weave a fantasy, leave sanity. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, weave a fantasy, leave my sanity. Tea for me, tea for you, tea for my lost little boy blue. Together in my wonderland, painting smiles and holding my hand. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand. Sky so blue and dreams so bright, chasing stars through the endless nights. Twinkling lights and whispers low, every moment a chance to grow. With every breath, let worries fly in this realm where hearts can sigh. If I ever get to Wonderland, just be pretty and hold my hand, weave a fantasy, weave my sanity. Tea for me, tea for you, tea for my lost little boy blue. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, with a heart that's light and free. Wonderland is here with me. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, with a heart that's light and free. Wonderland is here with me.